with local physicians, and that's one of the reasons why when I left the VA, I decided to cash in a chunk of change in my retirement and film the documentary Operation Resurrection that will be released in January of this year. And it is solutions, simple solutions, healthcare, education, employment for our returning veterans. There are things that we can do as a community, and I so thank the Rotary for bringing me here because you all have the opportunities to do that. We need to get the entire community involved. Because of the documentary and the trailer that aired on Veterans Day 11/11/11, it was viewed by a gentleman by the name of Dr. David Rockefeller in New York City, and he had somebody from his organization contact me and said, Dr. Gordon, we want you to do a nonprofit that's going to be narrow and deep. Mr. Rockefeller thinks that there needs to be a Veterans Foundation to treat traumatic brain injury, the signature wound of these wars. And of course, I get these calls frequently, so I'm there, yeah. Okay, I'll call you back. Let me see if this is really you or one of my, little heroes playing a joke on me, but it was real. And so we founded the Resurrecting Lives Foundation, homegrown here in Columbus, Ohio. I got my little buddy, Justice Evelyn Stratton, to be my co-chair. And then I got my little other buddy, General Harris of the Ohio National Guard. He was only a colonel then. Luckily, they let him serve as my secretary. And so we are a grassroots effort to systematically diagnose, treat, and define the traumatic brain injury in this war. And what my goal is, that in 10 years from now, to be able to close this organization because the last of the 400,000th brain injury will have been treated and given a chance for employment in the United States. This is our mission. We have 2 projects that are going on now. We've collaborated with the #1 diffusion tensor imager, and that is the specialized MRI that can tell you exactly where the fibers are damaged in an IED blast. And interestingly enough, for those of you who may have some contacts with the Ohio State University who will not treat one veteran because they have an antagonistic relationship with the VA and vice versa here in Columbus, and they don't get reimbursed enough with TRICARE, we will be transporting our veterans from Ohio to the Bronx in New York to get the testing that is available on the Ohio State University campus. So if anybody can do anything about that, there's a little blurb about it in the documentary. We'll see what happens. It's very nice, kind of inviting the Ohio State University to do something other than their $110 million athletic budget. Our veterans could use $1 million of that, I think. So we have that pilot program going on, and we are also going to have a pilot program for telemedicine, and that is, we believe that our veterans need to be treated in their communities, at their community hospitals, by experts in the field who may be anywhere in the United States. The individuals like myself who treat traumatic brain injury are only about 8% of the physicians in the United States, and so we need to bring our expertise to them and not make them come to us. And if you notice all of the information about the NFL, most of the individuals who treat traumatic brain injury in the United States are sports physicians.